guys, I'm here with Matty Marshall. Matty, how you doing today?
Fabulous, definitely fabulous.
So Matty, I heard some news and I just want to, I want to know what's going on with you. So I heard that you're retiring.
Yes.
And you're going to become an ambassador for paintball.
Yes, yes. Well, basically, you could say it's retirement, but I don't really look at it that way. I mean, yes, I'm going to stop playing competitive paintball right now, but to me, paintball is bigger than that now. It's like there's more than one type of surfer. You got surfers who play, or not play, but who, ride in the competitive leagues, and they have to do that in order to grind their name up. And then you got guys who, they go where the waves are biggest. Well, I live in San Diego, and the paintball waves are always double overhead where I live. No one knows the stories out there, and it's like, that's killing me, because I started playing in '93, and been doing this for a long time, and it's just that kills me, man, is that there's so many guys in the grind right now, so many guys giving their lives for this, and making sacrifices, and no one knows their story. We need to really focus on getting these stories, these guys in the grind out there, man, and we got guys putting in, multiple days a week, every single week, 3-4 days in some cases. They're working out, they're sacrificing their regular lives for pennies, I mean, a high-paid paintball player makes, what, $10,000 a year? For the select few, a handful, maybe like under 10, get more than maybe 20. That's chump change, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's great for us. I mean, that's $1 million in the paintball world, but for the real world, that's not a lot, and that's a really hard life, I mean, and there's interesting stories there. I want to tell those stories.
What happened with the success? You guys were like on top, and on the outside, I know that myself, we were rooting for the team, and you guys were professionals. You had this, a great, team spirit, and all of a sudden this year, the roster disbanded, and people want to know, like, you have lots of fans out there.
Team's still around, Excessive is still here, and basically it's just, it's the story of paintball. You got like guys like, basically we had a sponsor who pulled out on us because they wanted more than we could give as far as ownership of the team, and that created a rift with the guys on the team, and we had brought some guys on that needed money to live, like John Richardson and Rusty Glaze and those guys, and then guys that had been on the team like Nikki, who's now gone to Ironman, and Davey, who's gone to Dynasty, and so, from the outside looking in, it looks like, you don't know what to think, but I'll tell you from the inside is that it's hard doing this, and if you do it full-time and you're a pro, it's your life, and you do deserve to get paid, just like any other professional sport. Right now, Excessive's going to rebuild. The guys that are sticking around, I can't speak more highly about, not just to blow smoke up anyone's ass, but I mean, Thomas Taylor, Rich Telford, Neil Overly, Michael McLaughlin, the guys who started the team with all of us, and you'll see in Heroes for a Day, which is coming out soon, so check that out. But
nice plug-in.
Shameless plug.
What advice can you give to struggling paintball players and people in the industry to kind of keep them positive? Like, what has it kept you going, and what for most people?
It's that will to win, that the fight inside you. I mean, some people have it and some people don't. But if I were to give advice to kids, like I just started, I'm going to coach a D3 team this year, local San Diego team. Unknown Soldiers. Props to you guys. I came out to their practice and I didn't make any promises. I was like, I'll come out and take you guys out and we'll see, but you gotta look for that spark, and basically I've seen a lot of players with a lot of different talent levels, but it doesn't matter, man. You have to have that will inside you to do whatever it takes to drive 8 hours one way to practice, I mean, I remember talking to Matt Chim when he first got his tryout and to make it on a team. They didn't even know where they were going. They just drove south, knowing the field was somewhere south, down the 5. And they ended up seeing, they knew it, and they were trying to call people, get in touch with them. They had no idea how they were going to get to this field. But on the freeway, they saw a paintball sticker on the back of a car. They followed that car, and that car led them to the field where they got their tryout.
Kind of like the Matrix. Yeah. Follow the rabbit.
I'm not even kidding.
Follow
man.
the paintball stickers.
Yes.
And it'll lead you the
Your will to
way.
win will get you there. It's all about.
Follow the paintball stickers.
People talk about willing your reality, I mean, all that stuff, and that's paintball, man. Everyone's got a gun. It's not about necessarily how physically talented you are at it. It's your will to win. I remember my pops, who didn't really like paintball, he told me when I got my tryout, he was like, you can't take the car to go. And I was like, no, I'm going. He's like, well, you're not taking the car. So I took the $60 I had left to my name, called a cab company with no way to get home, took a cab down to the field, and I was 16 years old. And I made that team. So it's like, that's what you have to do. It's you will your reality in this world.
Well, thanks, Matty, for
problem.
hanging out with us and interviewing with me.
Absolutely.
For more information and more updates on Matty, go to www.exhale.com.
See you guys later. Check it out.